Hello and welcome to another episode of Dungeon Boys. Last week, the party traveled deep into Moradin's storeroom, finding the wicked treasure of the memory of the murder of a god. This week, they find themselves at the bottom of the storeroom. Ahead of them is the orb, possibly, that they seek. But what lies between? Find out as we pick up where we left off at the bottom of the storeroom. Welcome to Dungeon Boys. Enjoy.
At the end of the hallway, you can see on a pedestal, emitting very dim blue light, a sphere.
Well, I can see the orb. Not much else, I assume.
That's pretty much all you see.
You see it?
Sorry, real quick. You can tell that this room also used to contain treasure. Its other qualities of this room are that it was similar to, being stripped bare, just like up there.
Grim,
Well,
you see it?
Yes, it's all the way at the end of the hallway. I can also see this room, if you can't tell. From further down, it looks more like what we saw upstairs. It's bare and stripped. Root, as they say.
I guess I'm like holding the flame up in front of it. I kind of like, oh, there it is. What?
Surely it can't be this easy.
Maybe it is.
I don't know.
Might be a trap.
As you
More
walk
than likely.
continually, you get about halfway there.
Hold up.
You guys have crossed over the...
He's holding you up.
Hold up.
Okay, unhold up.
Hold up.
Or ungo.
Hold up.
At this point, I picture you guys are now in the short portion. You've walked into the dark, low hallway.
Yes.
Up until this point, you were underneath in the tall room. Now you're in the short room.
So is it still dark? Besides the...
Yes.
Could I put light on my torch and throw it?
You could, but you can can see a decent distance with your dim light, dark vision. But you could do that.
Oh, yeah.
You want to rock?
He's already at the head of the group with a flame, so
Oh, yeah, true. Well, I don't know.
you're welcome to do whatever you want to do.
Because I assumed that me throwing it would go faster than us walking and see what's ahead of us.
We'll do it.
Okay, then I throw my...
I don't have all my compendium stuff loaded in, and I'm missing stuff. I thought I had detect traps on here, but
Okay.
You have a trap detecting item.
I do.
Yeah, a little trap
Yeah,
diffusing.
you have those little things that diffuse traps along wall. You can smack them on a wall or a floor, and it diffuses any traps that are attached.
See, this is why I was asking earlier, do I have any of these? I don't remember getting any of those, though. I remember getting 2 hold-ups and some rope.
You got one, and
Got
I
one?
got one.
Cool! I'm going to do that. I'm going to slap it down.
All right, so you reach into your pocket, and I can't remember what I called those. If anybody...
Trap tripper?
Trap tripper. You pull a trap tripper that you got from Cave Savers. Thank goodness. An item that I made is getting used, baby!
It finds no traps.
Unfortunately. You guys, you put the trap tripper on the floor and hit the little button, and then you see like a magical pulse out, and it goes up around the walls and encircles this whole thing and shoots down the hallway. And you can see some of the dust tinkle off the walls, but other than that, you don't see any traps trip out, like no spikes shoot up or flames explode or anything.
I'm going to grab...
Looks clear.
I'm going to grab Grim... Yeah, you have rocks, right?
I've got a few left,
I'm
probably.
going to grab one of the rock that Grimm's has and throw it in front of us.
With the light.
It's like way down in his
With the
pocket.
light.
You got to like dig in.
Yeah.
Alright, so you grab a light rock.
That's not a rock.
And you hurl it forward, and tink, 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 it goes across the ground. And as it rolls to a stop, it's lighting the room from the floor. And appearing above it, underlit menacingly by this rock, is not a dwarven god that you might have expected to see.
Oh no.
You're probably wrong.
Okay.
I don't know what you're thinking, but you're probably wrong. In fact, it is the floating corpse with a very ghostly trail hanging off the bottom of it, of what looks like it could be a dwarven shape.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's not what I was expecting. I was like, if this is Phrygius.
Free still got money to make, baby. You ain't got time to be killing gods. You ain't got time to be doing all this stuff. But it is a very ghostly appearance of what looks like it could be a dwarf grim. This is the shape. You know, if you were to expect a let's say Moradin skeleton and flesh and very lich-like looking creature, this is what it would look like, and you got the highest perception roll, so you can see this thing first as the light illuminates it, and it says, "You made it to the bottom. I can't let you leave here without my last treasure. You will all join me in my tomb." And roll initiative, please.
That's disgusting.
Jumped out.
Oh, crit! 22.
I was gonna say fail.
I got nothing for initiative bonus, so I got a flat 15.
13.
16
Ha!
Alright,
What
hold-
wimps y'all are.
Hold those in your
in your brain.
brain holes.
I put it in the box.
What a roll.
Hold my fingers to
All
my
right, so
ears.
these squares are not 5 feet. These squares are
80 feet.
larger than that. These squares are probably 20 feet per square.
Each one is an acre.
Click, click.
You should all be seeing now. Let's make him an eyeball.
Wait, but we're not 20 feet apart from us, correct?
Yeah, making that eyeball pretty big.
I'll make you
Moradin. Moradin.
Moradin.
we're just gonna call him Moradin, but
Moradin.
he obviously is a little bit less than that right now.
Mm. Moradin.
Yeah, so you're not 20 feet apart, just
While you set up, can we talk?
of course talk.
I'm confused. This isn't what I expected.
It's not what I expected either. Though it is still basically the same goal. We're going to try to kill it.
But whatever's left of him, it has to die.
Yes.
Again, it would seem.
It is almost a mercy.
All right, so combat will begin. You are now fighting what seems to be at least the lich or ghost of Moradin, which would be a god. So
Gorst.
it was pretty funny that I tweeted recently. I tweeted like, D&D prep is fun because you get to ask yourself questions like, should I make them fight the ghost of a dead god or not? And that's pretty fun. So we are going to fight the ghost of Moradin or whatever he might be. And it is Eros' turn, young man. You are number 1 in the initiative order.
I'm going to use Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Eldritch.
No, Eldritch. And that is
Awesome.
1d20 plus my proficiency, correct?
To cast it, like you're hitting
Oh
it?
yeah, hitting it. 21.
A 21 will hit the ghost.
Well, I'm hitting it twice, correct? Because I'm splitting the beams and hitting him.
Yeah, you
Okay.
split the.
So first beam, 17.
A 17 will also hit.
Ooh, nice.
No, that's a... Oh, that was a roll for a hit? Okay.
And spell attack. And then 17 damage. What's that? 17. And then 9.
What's the damage on Eldritch Blast?
There's no way you did 17.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
wondering.
You rolling d20s again?
Yeah, I'll do it.
No, it's
It's a
D10.
D10.
Oh,
So,
Yeah, you're hitting this thing.
okay, my bad.
Does he add his charisma modifier for it?
not unless he's got that invocation.
Okay, then.
Okay, then.
Just
Oh,
a
never
D10.
mind then. That's 1.
That's one.
You can
Not
just.
7.
Yeah, you
That's
shouldn't be
8
able to
damage
hit
then.
that button in the middle.
Yeah,
when
at
you
the
roll.
bottom.
Yeah.
So like,
So that's 8 total on him.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Mine's different, but mine's also for Android.
right. So,
Mandroid.
Man,
Y'all
Like-
got Crapple products.
John, if you go to do it like that, there should be a dice roll for that, and then at the bottom
Mark
it should
this down if
say,
you don't mind.
Okay.
yeah, no. Looking for one that does the damage plus the thing. I don't have a lot of them that just directly deal. Hey, this just does straight up damage.
I'm just getting it close to like the minute mark of it.
There's not
Just
a lot
so you know
of
to
that straight
check.
damage.
You could
Around
get like
that time.
Firebolt
Yeah.
if you had that one.
Wait, what was my?
What?
Oh, so like
So one was my first attack, and then what was the other one? I'm pretty sure it was a 7.
You
One
still
plus
hit
Plus
both
7,
of
you
them.
did 8.
Yeah, 1 and 7.
Also,
Or
whenever you
damages.
roll, it's a d20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your
charisma or wisdom.
Charisma.
Yeah, I picked wisdom, so.
It's charisma. Because it's a warlock spell, so you use charisma.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry for the off the rails.
Yeah.
Alright, no,
bad.
We gotta know how to play the game.
So
You good, bro.
that should
We do
be
that.
9 damage.
Okay. 9 damage. The next thing it is going to do, or that's going to happen, is nothing currently. It is now Grim's turn.
Oh, yay. How far away? It's like 800 feet.
It is a great. Yeah, how's the range on your shooty boys over there,
Oh,
young man?
no. I forgot.
Does
how
he look
far
like he actually takes some damage?
That was 120.
60, 80.
So we didn't do that.
Yeah, we didn't do any of that.
Hold on,
You're
that's
not.
gone.
You're,
Oh, my
yeah,
bad.
you're not close to harm. You're not close to doing anything
dang
to him. We need to. We need to talk about.
Though it is a new
range.
power, I do like the idea of you shooting it at him and it like goes.
Yeah. So
No, it's my second
20,
time hitting
40,
him
60,
using it
80,
because of the giant.
100, 120, 140, 160, 180. He's really far away. He's 200 feet away.
God!
Jack, get him.
He is currently 200 feet away waiting for you. Eros, it is your turn. We are starting over combat.
Okay, then.
Those squares are 20 feet. We're just
20
gonna have to.
feet.
We're just gonna have to get
You're just
get
gonna have to run.
approximate.
Yeah. I'm going to...
Well, he's considering. I could just see Jack like lining up his polearm lance thing and just.
I'm going to do...
If you run and dash, you only get 3 blocks closer to him.
I'm going to do... I think I'm going to do Shadow Armor. I mean Cloak of Shadow, not Shadow Armor. Cloak of Shadow. It makes me vanish and completely make me invisible until my next turn.
Okay.
Cool.
And then after that, I'm going to get closer. Closer.
Full movement speed? All 30 feet?
Except, well, it would take more if I went in a diagonal, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well then...
You can go wherever you want to, though.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to go at diagonal, I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. For 30 feet.
A DM question. There's no cover. It's just an open room. Right?
Just open room currently.
Got it.
That it?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Can't do anything else. Because that was on a dash since I used an action.
Mm-hmm. You okay over there, Grim?
Yeah. It's your turn now,
Yeah,
Grim.
I'm okay. If
He
I'm,
just had his turn, didn't he?
Nope.
No, I
He
messed
went back
up.
and did arrows
Oh.
again.
if I am within 10 feet of you, I get 10 feet extra movement.
Oh yeah, John went 40 feet, not 30, so he's everybody within 5 feet of me or whatever.
So, DM question, Keith. If
Yep.
I use Rage as a bonus action on the first turn, I get half my movement speed, additional footage. So that'd bring me up to 60. Plus 10 from
Me.
Jack is 70. And then if I use my action to dash, are we doubling all of that or just my natural 40?
We decided during our break that we would just add on your base at the end when
Yeah.
you get with the dash.
Okay, so then I'm going to go 110 feet
Okay.
that way.
Straight to him.
Straight to
Alright, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. You running. Your feet, you can feel your feet with your new belt. You can feel your feet almost putting cracks as you rush towards to fight this guy. You can feel your feet almost cracking the ground with your new strength.
It's not going to be a CR 1/2.
Oh, I don't know what a CR is.
It's
Combat
challenge
rating.
Challenge
Okay.
rating.
Challenge
yeah.
rating. How difficult it is to beat.
Okay.
He's
Well,
probably
although it's
like
just... Okay. Just curious.
Yeah.
I assume it'd
20.
just be a skeleton, not a god.
29.
We don't know at this point.
Okay, then.
That's it. That's all my turn.
Okay.
All right. One thing it's going to do, as you do this, Grim, is it's going to place. It reaches out its hand towards you, and uses not its turn, but a thing it can do not on its turn. It turns its hand up and raises it up, and a 30-foot wide wall of stone rises up in front of you as you reach the end of your movement speed.
How tall it be?
It is a 15-foot tall, leaving you a 5-foot gap between the ceiling and what you call it? The ceiling and the top of the wall. So the stones raise up out of the ground, leaving a 5-foot gap between the ceiling and the top of the wall, and then it goes 15 feet to your right and to your left in front of you.
Okay.
And it laughs.
Grim just looks at it and goes, okay.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
I see what you did there.
Earthbender. Okay. It's now
It's just pull out the TNT.
Jack's turn.
Dude. Okay, I'm gonna, as a bonus action, click my heels together.
Yep.
And that activates the boots of speed.
Yep.
So I'm at 80 feet of movement speed right now.
Currently, yes.
Um,
A stone wall. I don't know if everybody heard, but a stone wall has appeared in front of Grim, obscuring your sight to this creature, and or it's obscuring his sight. The rest, many of you can see around it. Jack, you've lost sight of him now.
Okay. I'm gonna run up to as close as I can get to Grim.
Okay. You said how many feet?
80. I can move 4 blocks. But Grim also started like 40 feet ahead of me.
True. So, should you be not 4 blocks ahead?
No, I should still move 4 blocks, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I assume we were all in a group. We weren't actually all 120 feet apart.
You weren't.
So, that's all I do.
Just movement?
Yep.
Okay, cool. You place yourself there. It is now Kate's turn. Kate is going to move to and try to stick with arrows up here. And she's going to go big or go home.
Wait, hold up. I have a question. How does Kate know where I am?
Oh, did you turn like invisible?
Yeah, that was his whole turn.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. She knowing you turned invisible, listening to your footsteps, is concerned for your safety, and is going to get lucky in getting close to you, moving forward as well with her movement speed. And she is going to knock an arrow on her bowstring and try to use this new bow. See if she can't fire at that distance.
I don't know if that would be.
Ooh, nice landing. That is, she's gonna hit. She's gonna hit the creature. Pretty cool. And
nice.
Hey, get your booty down.
That's what my old ASM would say a lot. Anytime something would happen, he'd be like, nice!
Dang, dude. Wait, so I add
1d4.
Assistant store manager.
Oh, I figured it was assistant manager, but I was like, what's this?
He's a
so that made her bow magical, right?
Yeah.
Nice. So
And
she
he
did
was
7
damage.
plus 4 damage. Really great damage roll for a young lass. So she fires an arrow down the hallway. Arrows, you hear it go zipping by. Grim, you hear it go zipping by over to your left. And it sinks into the skeleton. And it does some damage to him. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I guess I could have dashed on my turn. I didn't think about that. I didn't do anything else.
Gotcha. You'd like to.
No, I don't want to retcon anything else right now.
Okay. So she looks to Jack and she says, "This bow is really nice."
I'm glad it suits you.
Everyone's hearts are beating, even though if we've killed it with our slow gameplay. All the characters' hearts are definitely beating. It is Arlo's turn now.
Right. So distance.
Distance, it is. I'll count. It's 200 feet away from you. Is where you start.
Just maximum movement speed. I'm headed beeline straight for
All
it.
right. What's your maximum movement speed?
2. It's 20. My regular movement speed is 25. So
Okay.
can I dash?
If you would like to.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
I'm just moving in stumpy legs.
You know, about right there. How about that? You didn't quite make it as far as Jack did.
It's gonna take a minute.
So you move it straight forward.
Yep. I'm moving. I'm motivating
All right.
myself.
Cool. So, after the bow strike came and hit, another wall appears in front of Kate. Not today, honey bear. No more of that. So a wall appears like right next to you, Arlo. The corner of it shoots up out of the floor towards the ceiling. Eros, you see the wall come up in front of you. Kate, the wall comes up in front of her. So now there are 2 walls on the battlefield that have risen. And it is now the ghost.
Good cover
No,
for an archer.
you had to use the your action to do the dash, didn't
Yeah, he had to
Yeah.
dash.
you? Okay.
Why?
I was going to ask. I'll do it in character.
Okay.
Okay. It is now the boy's turn. Young boy. It is going to do a thing. On its turn, you're going to see anyone that can see it. So Arlo, you're the only one that can see it right now. But the skeleton moves towards you all. Ooh. Ooh. And it's going to create minions.
Ooh, minions.
Mini minions.
How many minions?
What sort of minions?
Mini
Skeletons, boy. Minotaurs.
Furbies.
Hello.
And then finally,
No.
one here.
No.
It's going to create 5 minions. They rise from the ground and are formed out of piles of illusory gold. There was no gold here before, but piles of gold form into humanoid creatures. They're clanging gold coins, made of these coins that are made into like a golem-looking thing. And you can hear clanging gold coins inside their throats as they cough them up on the ground. All they are is a humanoid gold coin stack with no eyes or anything, just a mouth with coins periodically barfing out of them.
Ooh.
And these things will begin to act on the boys after the boys' turn. What they're going to do is they are going to move. This one, Grim,
Not.
is coming around the corner. And this one is coming this way. And the others are moving down south towards the other crew. But that one is going to get up all in your grill, Grim. And it's going to try to attack you, young man. It's going to use a thing called Withering Touch upon you.
Prepare to have your touch with it.
I will not be as withered as he thinks.
It rolls a 16
I will not be touched.
to hit. You're able to dodge the attack of the golden boy
Goody.
as it tries to grab you.
You can just see that, like, this coin golem or whatever come up with a finger out. No.
But it's just like stacks of coins.
That's like more coins, just keep adding to it.
The other ones have done their movement thingy, but that's all that they're going to do.
All up in my
Real
grill,
quick
man.
question. Okay, everybody can see. Perfect. All right, moving along. It is Moradin has moved. It is back to Eros' turn.
I'm going to go away from the stone. And I'm going to...
This podcast brought to you by Large Coke that I've been sipping on for a long time.
I'm going to do Eldritch Blast on...
Trich.
So you're going to go. You're going around the stone.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna move up towards them.
No, just like
Okay, you're
sideways.
just gonna peek around. All right, you're peeking.
So I can see these minions.
You can.
Minions. And then I'm going to do Eldritch Blast on those two.
On those two, you're gonna split the beam. All right.
I'm going to split the beam. So, will a 24 hit one of them?
Yes.
Will a 21 hit them?
Yes.
Nice. 5 on one of them.
All right. So your first one hits number 1.
And then I'd like 2 to... yeah. You can choose on which one takes 5 and which one takes 3.
I have already done so. Number
Okay.
2 takes... I was just waiting for your damage. Number 2 takes 3. Your Eldritch Blast comes from around the rocks, splitting off as it comes around. One of them hitting into minion number 2. Pieces of gold go flying off of him, and as it hits the floor, it fizzles from existence. Number 1, the beam hits him right in his chest. Gold falls off of him and fizzles away from existence as the beam collides.
And then, yeah, as a free action, I can telepathically, well, if you allow, that I can telepathically speak to Kate if she is within
you may,
30 feet.
if you wish.
And like, I
We're
guess
playing a little fast and loose with distances down here, but I feel it's more fun that way.
Yeah.
I guess I can't hide from you, Kate. And then no one hears them except for Kate, telepathically.
She's like, she obviously knows something's going on inside of her head. She's like,
This is
Arrows, is that you?
this is me. I know.
Can
It's
you speak back? Can I speak back? Sorry.
I don't think so. I think it's
You can
just
speak telepathically, so.
it's beyond. Wait, hold up. This is
Yeah,
just.
we gotta play fast and loose with distances because Jack ain't 20
You
foot
can
wide.
communicate.
Yeah.
He been packing on some pounds lately.
Jack, what's going on? What kind of magic is that?
It doesn't sound that she can
Magic.
speak with me. It's just like it's the only thing that I can speak with her.
Okay. Gotcha. Well, she says aloud, like, Arrows, is that you?
And I say telepathically, yes, this is me. I know. It's sweet. This is pretty cool.
Okay, be safe out there.
I'm done. And yeah, I become visible after my turn.
Okay.
Yeah.
She looks to the left. All right. Is that the end of your turn?
Mm-hmm.
All right. It is now Grimm's turn.
How far away is Moradin?
He is 20, 40, 60, 80, about 100 feet away
Wait.
from you now.
Keith,
Yes.
you said that 2 and 1 fizzled.
No, just the gold that you knocked off of them
Okay.
fizzled from existence. They're still alive.
From existence.
I'm going to use a bonus action.
Okay.
To go into a frenzy.
All right.
And then I'm going to use my action. And I'm going to punch number 4 twice.
Mommy. The crowd wanted it. Give them what they want.
Recklessly, I might add.
The crowd wants the
With
nuckies.
reckless attack, you get people get advantage on attacking you, correct?
Yes.
Is it just the creature you recklessly attack, or
Nope.
any creature?
Yeah, it's just attacks against me have advantage, and my attacks have advantage. So I got a 22 to hit.
Okay. That'll hit.
I got a 26 to hit.
That'll also hit.
Cool. 19 damage on the first one.
All right.
21 damage on the second one.
All right. You punch the gold creature one time, poof, knocking gold off of it as it fizzles away, and then you punch it a second time. Poof, you come down on top of it, punch through its head. The gold that this illusory gold that was held together, all shatters and sprinkles off on the floor. You have ruined. You've ruined this minion.
I'm gonna then run out and up toward Moradin.
Okay.
I got 40 feet.
All right. La boom. La boom.
Oh, you got 3 with you now.
Hey, bye.
You're getting around that wall there. All right. Cool.
That's all for me.
Okay. Jack, it is your turn.
Can you ready movement?
He's ready in action.
Yeah, I don't know if you can ready movement.
Yeah, but what if I want to attack like number 5, but with a readied action? Can I say like?
I have no idea what you want to do.
My intent is to go over to Arlo because jump is a touch-based spell, and I want to ask Arlo to cast jump on me, but I can't use it until my next turn because it has to be after he casts it on his turn.
Uh-huh.
So then I would like to run and jump over the line of minions.
After he casts a spell on you?
Yeah. And then I'll just be on the other side of the wall of minions up there by Grim.
I mean, I guess that's fine. Yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay.
It's like an action.
I'll just run over to Arlo.
Yeah, we'll see what happens after you get there.
Yeah.
Alright, you run over to Arlo. Jack arrives, sprinting quickly to you.
Arlo, if you have a spell to spare, could you cast that jump spell you told me about?
Jump. He could already jump so good.
I need a little bit more.
More.
And I want to use my bonus action to use a Channel Divinity to activate Peerless Athlete.
Ooh. I'm going to cast that jump on my move.
Alright,
So
we move along from there.
So
Kate.
Is he next in the order?
No.
Okay.
Kate is going to take her turn next. She's going to move to the edge of this barrier. He's going to try to peek around it. And shoot number 2 there. Minion number 2. She succeeds! Splendid!
she's making up a difference.
3. Nice. She fires an arrow to do 5 damage to number 2.
Ooh.
An arrow goes colliding into the creature. And moving right along, it is Arlo's turn.
All right, so me and Jack still in the huddle. I hit him on the shoulder, and good luck, buddy. You got it, but you only got it for a minute.
All right. Thank you.
And then I'm gonna take off maximum movement speed, headed towards Moradin.
Alright, so you get 25 this time.
Yeah.
Well,
get
35.
35 because you get that 10 feet.
Right.
There you go. Let's just call it right there. You get around the end of that barrier and you're
He's
heading
at the
that
40.
way. Yeah, you're heading that way. Jack, I assume you now run.
I'll just wait till my turn. Do we want to describe the battlefield to people on the podcast?
Sure, but I said we would do it, so we'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it's still what you want to do. I sense that you're like you feel like you've broken rules and you don't want to do it, but I'm fine with it.
Well, it's movement, so if I read it in action, I should also be able to take an action on my thing. I don't want to just start adding in a bunch of extra stuff. So let's not do the movement thing until we discuss it outside of podcast land.
Sounds like a plan. So the battlefield currently, if you are listening on a podcast, there are Moradin is approaching. There are 4 minions left currently. Grim has gotten around the wall that was placed in front of him. He is now dead on, looking at Moradin. Arlo is also heading that way, but they're both got some distance on him still. Jack and Kate are on either side of the rear barrier that was made. They are still a little bit farther than the other 2 I've just mentioned, and then Eros is bringing up the rear, firing his Eldritch Blasts. Cool?
Sounds good.
Alright,
Bueno.
it is now Moradin's turn.
Moradin.
Moradin is going to teleport. No. He fizzles from existence. He disappears. He reappears. Back here. Behind you, Jackwit.
Woo.
What? Is that...
No, he's a coward. He's running.
It's because Arlo's
Yeah.
coming his way.
He
I know it
Right,
is.
that's what it is.
and reappears here behind Jack. And behind you he says, "Hi."
Hey, Jack Nicholson right there.
And then he reaches a hand out and tries to use draining touch on you.
Ooh. So he a plumber.
He failed it.
Critical.
Your villains can't be scary if they can't hurt people.
They can hurt Grim.
Just do the DM screen. Yeah, they can hurt Grim. Grim can take it.
He's a big man.
I'm a big man.
I want you guys to win.
Fudge the number.
I can't fudge that number. I'm not fudging a 2.
Get a DM screen.
I'm not fudging a 2 into a hit.
We thought I had full plate this whole time. I actually have half plate, which is spiky on the inside. So really, if he made me flinch, I'm hurt.
No. He, as a ghost, he teleports behind you. Maybe he's rusty. He just started this process, but he reaches out to grab you, and you're able to turn around in time and deflect the strike that he's tossing at you.
Desperately. You desperately.
I
am afraid.
Away.
And just because he missed does not mean that he is not terrifying.
I'm gonna just rip back the curtain for D&D sometimes, because like D&D, that's why I think I enjoy the RP so much. It's because you can say whatever you want. When you can talk the most game in RP as you want, but God can roll in 1, and that's upsetting sometimes.
But like you said, you play it how you think it should be played.
Absolutely. So he swipes at you. You're able to recklessly swipe away his hand, and that's going to be the end of his turn. Grim, number 3 is going to sprint over here and try to do you harm. Number 5 is going to run this way, try to get over here towards y'all. Number 2, Arlo, is coming to attack your little beans. And number 1
giving him beans,
coming to attack, or not. He's going to get over here and do some stuff.
Get up off my beans now.
Number 3 is going to try to swipeth at you with another Withering Touch, young man.
Advantage.
He would have advantage upon it. Thank you. Sweet.
I'm glad the camera got a good view of that face.
What?
That.
This time he rolls a 15 to try to hit you.
He will not.
You were able to block his golden hand away. Let's go back to number 1. Number 1 is going to do a thing. Number 1 is going to use something called Gold Gush. It's going to be a ranged melee attack. But he rolled an 11. What's your AC?
16. Well, who are you talking to? Me?
You, Arrow. Sorry.
16.
All right.
You're asking yourself.
So he misses his attack.
I also got to that moment in Dungeon Boys where Keith asked Burb something and just sat there waiting.
We're all a little confused by that.
Wait a minute.
None as much as Burb, though.
Yep. So that's going to be the end of his turn. He leans forward and opens his gaping maw and shoots gold coins at you. And you're able to, matrix
Like
dodge
Sonic
out of the
Ring?
way. Yep, that sounded very close, didn't it?
That was good.
You're able to dodge out of the way as the gold goes clinking down the hallway behind you. And so, surprise, you're actually fighting blind things. They can't see you or touch you.
So would they have
I'm just kidding.
disadvantage?
Huh?
No, he's
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
joking because they miss everything.
Yeah.
Number 2, Arlo, is going to try to attack you, young man.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
All right, we might get a hit on this one. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
This is going to be a 21 to hit.
Yes.
All
That's
right.
got it.
So he reaches a golden hand up and brings it down upon you.
Good old squishy Arlo.
Only doing 7 damage to you, but it is necrotic damage.
Okay.
And
If you were a wizard, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
and this damage is damage that, as it necrots upon you,
Ew.
it reduces your hit point maximum by that 7.
But I don't want it to.
That is unfortunate.
Oh, okay.
I dance the line of not wanting my enemies to miss, but also not wanting my friends and family to die, and I dance poorly and uglily,
Uglily.
as it were. Let's see. Numero 5 is going to try to spit some stuff at you as well, Arlo. Gold spit.
I'm popular.
Going to give you the old
You so
gold
popular?
gush. Will a 13 hit?
Negative, good sir.
All right, so you're able to dodge out of the way of gold flying towards you.
Just gushing.
Yeah.
Gush. And it is now Eros' turn once more.
Okay, I'm going to step away from Kate, not use all my movement, just step away.
Alright.
So that number 1 will not accidentally hit Kate.
Okay.
And then I'm, as surprised, that Moradin just teleported is that I'm going to use Eldritch Blast on him.
Okay.
All D-beams. All D-beams.
Gotcha.
What up?
Eldritch.
Eldritch.
It's a
19?
hard word to say. A 19 will hit him.
Especially if you're John.
16?
16 will also hit him.
Okay.
Boy is not trying to dodge you too hard.
1.
Nice.
6.
If you
7 damage.
If you hit this, it should roll it again.
Why didn't you do that?
That's what they were telling you.
And
I
he
forgot.
told you as well.
I don't try to tell
Your
them.
two beams collide with him,
Across the
and he turns his head towards you.
And then I'm going to. Yeah, that's it.
Can't you like disappear as a bonus action or something?
That was a divinity.
Oh.
And I don't want to use all of it since I only have one more left.
Okay, yeah.
Gotcha. So when you hit him with that Eldritch Blast,
Oh no.
he turns and looks at you.
Oh no. Oh,
You
no.
shouldn't have done that. And
I
he
know.
teleports over here behind you.
Oh.
Dang it.
Just
He
when I
appears.
wasn't taunting them.
And he appears there.
So you are not invisible still.
I'm still visible. I'm very visible.
Yeah, you're visible now.
I am very visible.
Right.
Alright, and it is now Grim's turn.
I'm gonna punch number 3. But am I gonna do it 1 time or 2 times?
Same time. Whoosh.
How far away is Moradin?
Moradin is currently, 20, 40, 60, 80, like another 100 feet again.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna cast. No, I can't. Crap, I'm raging. Never mind, I can't do that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, I
Can't crap, he's raging.
I only crap when I'm raging, baby.
I'm gonna pull out Pokesy and I'm gonna throw. Oh crap, Pokesy doesn't have that much range. You fool. Alright, I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna punch number 3.
Alright, punch him. How many times?
40 times.
You know you want to do it twice.
I do want to do it twice.
So I do it twice.
I'll do it twice.
Alright.
Reckless attack. I'm gonna punch him twice. 21,
That'll hit.
26.
That'll hit.
Yeah, okay. Cool. So that's 22, 21.
Numero
Oh, no.
3 also, that minion is dead. One punch it takes, spits a mouthful of gold out, then you uppercut it, knocking its head. Sonic sounds everywhere
That's
as
cool.
golds tinkle on the ground.
That's cool.
Do they deposit into your inventory as
They
they
do not.
disappear? Dang.
They just fizzle out of existence.
I'm gonna move to number 2.
Give him a bad day.
I'm gonna give him a bad day. I'm gonna punch him with my bonus action.
Alright, do that.
That's that's not quite a hit.
Batman clearing out the minions.
22.
That'll also hit him, yeah, for sure.
Oh no, wait, sorry. It was a 27 to hit. It's 22 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I just
Okay. How many damage?
22.
Alright, number 2 then. That's enough. He also got hit one time by Eldritch Blast.
And
Eros gets the assist as well as Kate, and but the kill goes to Grim. Gold
Why,
all on the
Grim?
floor.
Why?
Using his newfound strength, just punching all around.
I think you've got more to worry about than me
Yeah,
killing your
I
minion.
know.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, Eros is like doesn't notice that the ghost of a dead god is like behind him. He's just like, oh man, that was my. Okay, what else you got? That's it.
That's all I got.
All right, Jack, you're next.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna run towards Moradin.
Okay.
That's 80 feet
All right.
of movement.
20, 40, 60, 80. Yes, you're close.
So he's what, like 20 feet away now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. So my lance. Let's see, I put Thunderous Smite on it, right? What does that do? 2d6 of thunder damage added to it on the next hit. And I'm also going to, as a bonus action, going to cast Hex on him.
Okay.
Place a curse on a creature you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra d6 of necrotic damage to the target when you hit it with an attack. And choose one ability. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability. I'm going to say Dexterity.
Does he do anything with the curse, like to not get cursed? Or curse just happen?
I think it just happens. Yeah, it looks like it just happens.
Dang, you can just curse anybody?
Yeah. A remove curse cast on the target could end the spell early.
Yeah. That's odd. Never heard of that one. Cool. Curse him.
Yeah, I do that. He's cursed. He now takes an extra d6 of necrotic damage from me. And he has disadvantage on ability checks made for dexterity.
Gotcha.
Oh.
So now that he is less dexterous and agile, I'm going to throw my lance at him.
Throw it!
And it is imbued with thunderous smite. Let's hope I hit him. I don't. Cool.
The lance, you sling it.
Well, maybe. 12?
A 12 will not hit.
Okay.
The lance, you swing it, and as you swing it, he picks up a hand, swats it away.
Free action. I want to call it.
Your lance is flying back towards where you came from as you put your hand out to recall it, and it returns to you. Roll a
Dex.
saving throw.
7.
You don't catch it.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
Did you ever come up with like an actual DC on that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't catch it, I believe. I think I'm using the same one.
Okay.
It feels like the same one in my head. Unfortunately, this lance comes back to you. You're very close, though. You get a hand on it, but it's spinning at this point. He swatted it. There's a lot more velocity on there. It hits your hand, but falls to the ground.
No. Alright.
Next, it is Kate's turn.
Can I telepathically speak to her as
You
a
may.
free action? Okay. Kate, hit number 1 instead of Moradin right now. Please.
What? No! He's right there.
Now.
She turns and heads towards you. And she runs towards you. And puts a hand on your chest. Her instincts are kicking in. And then she grabs her sword from its sheath or scabbard. What's the difference?
I believe sword's usually called a scabbard. I think a scabbard is like a hardened.
Yeah.
A hard one?
That's what I was going to say as well.
Okay. Okay, so it is a scabbard on her back. She pulls her new magical sword that you gave her off her back and tries to jab it at Moradin at this point.
He's floating or something, right?
Yeah, he's kind of like got genie butt.
Yeah.
He's
How
got
high is
spooky
his
genie butt.
floating?
He's probably a good 10 feet tall at his height.
Okay.
If you were a loved one who's ever experienced genie butt,
As she goes to stab it in, he swats her blade away as well, and she, is unable to stab him with her hand still on your chest, trying to offer you protection, Heroes.
Thank you, Kate, but now I think you got one on your back.
We'll deal with the small one later. Arlo, it is your turn.
okay.
Was that one close enough to give her an opportunity attack?
Number 1, I don't believe so.
Because that's like 25 feet. Because each
Yeah.
block
Can
is
you
20.
use you can't use 2 spells in the same turn, even if one's an action, one's a bonus action.
You can cast a bonus action spell of spell slot level 1 through 9, and then an action cantrip on the same turn. But you can cast
Gotcha.
a bonus action and an action spell level 1 through 9 on the same turn. It don't work like that.
That makes sense.
Also, I do apologize about these brick things. Not being 5 feet, but I can't change their size. So in order to have a big battlefield, they just have to be bigger.
It's all good. It's all good. How tall are they? Like they go from like floor to ceiling, or
Oh, you're talking about
The floor
spaces.
squares, sorry.
Yeah.
Just the floor.
The walls themselves are 15 feet tall. It's a 20-foot.
The walls that Moradin's making.
okay. How far is Moradin?
From you,
Yeah, 90 feet.
he is separated from you by a stone wall that goes up 15 feet. See that little gray boy there?
I ain't worried about the wall.
But they'd be 20,
Oh, cool.
40, 60, about 80.
Hex is concentration, so her bow is just a regular bow again.
She's not holding it, so she didn't feel the power leave it, but she's about to find out.
All right, so
I'll
number
let it go.
one.
My turn.
Okay.
Number one. Appreciate the assistance, Grill.
What?
You killed the one that was all up on the grill.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Grim gives a nod. He's pretty laser focused in right now.
Yep. And then I want to take a step or two away from Grim, headed southbound, and I'm doing it. I'm going to do an air elemental.
All right.
So Arlo just kind of like
You just fart.
fades out into the wind. Yeah.
You're gonna
A little fart noise.
You're gonna become one.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. So Arlo is off the court.
I am.
An air elemental has
Woo!
joined the fight.
That'll work. Make that thing big. I mean, real big.
How
Big.
big is an air elemental?
Big as I want it to be.
I think this is probably a big enough symbol for you.
Fine. Yeah, he's a large elemental, so. Alright, movement speed is 90 feet, so I'm headed towards Moradin, and I'm parking on top of his big old head.
All right. You're inside Moradin.
Nice. So, I can enter a hostile creature space.
Nice.
I get 2 slamming attacks, so it's just buffeted by wind, I guess.
After you've used your action to transform into one?
Bonus action, baby.
2 slams as a bonus action?
No. He's a circle of the moon.
Oh,
Circle of
yeah,
Moon.
you transform.
It's just a bonus action.
I ask it every time.
So,
Forgive me, people.
That's doom.
I have sinned.
the
Where
first
is our boss?
one was a 24 to hit with the slam.
Yeah, that'll slam him.
And the second one was a 15.
That will not slam him.
Alright, so it was 16 damage on the first one.
Are elementals, do they count as magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
You're
would say so,
transformed
yeah.
into a magic thing. All right.
I'm
cool,
a magic
cool.
man. So it was 16 damage, and then the second one whiffed
Gotcha.
like a mighty fart. There's some extra stuff.
I feel it important to bring this back up.
Right.
This happened before recording, but it's so poetically timed.
She's still
That
going.
Arlo made a magic fart.
Yep.
All right, so
There was glitter.
the first slam you do, you bring your air down on Moradin, and it spins him around a little bit, and it does plenty of damage to him. And then the next one, he is able to push his hand up and magically force the wind off of him to get you off. Your hand off.
That'll wait. And that's me. I'm just camped out on top.
Okay.
There is a thing
What are we looking at?
that is
that's an action.
okay. So we're gonna pass on that one.
Right, so yeah, you can use that as your action.
Yeah, but I just attacked his action. So.
Yeah, so you can't do that right now.
Okay. We good.
All right, that's the end of your turn.
The ruling on the field. Yeah, we're good.
All right, Moradin's turn. Moradin, what you gonna do?
If we pay close attention here, we can see the OS from Eros is completely absorbed.
He's now entered the center of the storm.
Yep. So Moradin is going to, first of all, try to swipe at you, boy. You hit him. He's singularly on you.
Oh no!
He want that booty.
He like you.
I know.
You
I am
want
very
that
charming.
The worst ways.
I love how you pointed everything out like a doctor examining some X-rays. Like, if you can look here.
He rolled a
I was thinking
23.
Weatherman.
Oh, that's just. Oh, that's really close. Yeah, it's gonna hit
He
me.
rolled a 23 to hit. And this is going to be necrotic damage, unfortunately, young man.
So what does
we're gonna-
necrotic damage do again?
It rots your soul
It's
and your
gonna-
flesh.
Oh no!
It's going to rot you bad.
You're
Well,
very
you're warlock. You don't have a soul, you're fine.
You don't want to get hit
Yeah,
by
I
this.
guess.
1, 6,
Ooh.
9,
Oh no!
11,
Oh
16.
oh!
16 necrotic damage, and it reduces your hit point maximum by 16.
What-
Meaning that
Like if you took a health potion or whatever, you can't get more than 16 minus your or
Okay.
minus 16 off your max.
You'll just have to take note of it. The app can't do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
It's in there somewhere.
So he
Looks like.
puts a hand on you and sucks the life out of you, and sucking your total life out of you as well.
Wait, so if I get healed, I It has to be over 16, correct?
No.
Yeah.
So if you've got 66 health
Mm-hmm.
and it's reduced by 16, you can only be healed up to 50 health.
Okay.
Not your full 66.
Okay.
Until it's removed.
You're now permanently weaker until you take a long rest or have some other thing remove that. It's also, Arlo, going to reach into the air of your elementalness
Okay.
and try to grab onto your elementalness.
You can
And
try.
strike you with draining touch as well.
I am wind, so
Don't know exactly how that works. Another 23.
I guess that would hit.
Hmm?
Oh yeah.
3, 7, 10, 11, dang, 16. 16 necrotic damage.
Necrotic wouldn't be poisoned either.
Sucking the
No.
white life from your...
How much?
16.
16.
Sucking the life from your body.
I like my life.
And
Same.
the final thing he's going to do is get out of there. He's going to teleport again.
No, we ain't.
Oh, come on.
Come to Papa.
He's going back over here. Getting away from this too much action.
Grim,
Did he done leave my area?
Well, he teleported
yeah,
out.
so that's not gonna. Grim is gonna scream something and just say, "Someone slow him down!" He's mad. He's angry.
I hate teleporting people.
Cool. I don't know how. Kate calls back out to you. It is now Minion's turn. What minions do we have left? 1 and 5. Minion numero un is going to come down here and do what you said it was going to do and attack Kate.
On the back.
Oh no!
And it is going to hit her.
Ooh.
Finally,
I did
It
not
happens.
hit her.
did not hit her. Did not. 5 plus 3 is 8. She takes 8 damage. Ah! It hurts.
Sounded painful.
It did truly.
Okay. And she is drained away. Her life force is being drained in the same way. And it is now Eros' turn once more.
How close is number 1?
Number 1, you can move to him.
Okay.
It's fighting
so
with Kate.
I'm going to go right beside numero uno.
Okay.
And I'm going to use a different spell. Ooh, poison spray.
Poison spray. All right.
Oh, yeah. Poison spray, you must succeed a constitution saving throw. So make a constitution saving throw.
Okay. Rolls a 10.
Ha! Mine's a 13.
All right.
So that is 1d12, and when I hit 5th level, it's 2d12.
Alright.
Oh! Oh, that's one roll. Well, no, that's okay. That's 17. That's 17 altogether. I'm pretty sure that's
D12?
altogether. Yeah,
All right.
that's 2d12.
Okay. Sorry. Yeah.
Mhm.
You spray poison all over this gold thing, and it just whoosh, slips the poison off of itself,
Oh.
seemingly unharmed.
That's so dumb.
Unfortunately,
And I tell
you
Kate,
did try to poison a stack of illusory
Yeah.
metal.
well, yeah, that is true. That is true. And I tell Kate, I told you it was gonna hit you. You shoulda listened to me.
I couldn't let that other thing get you.
Well, it already got me. And I pass.
You show it your withering limbs.
Yeah.
All right, it is Grimm's turn.
Is he 80 feet away? As for my calculations.
Yeah. What
Straight
is
line.
that? Well, yeah. Sure.
Cool. So I'm gonna dash up to him
All right.
and I'm gonna give him a punch.
Bonus action punch.
Bonus action punch.
Have a sip of my bonus action punch.
Recklessly attacking on him. I got a 21.
Nice.
Oh, my bad.
So
You sound like a Minecraft zombie.
18 damage.
You punch him right.
5 of that is necrotic.
Okay.
I assume
18,
he's
5.
immune.
5 is necrotic.
Taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, you punch him, and you take some damage.
Grim is smiling and happy. Finally, he's getting to lay hands on this thing.
There's the Grim we all know and love.
Don't need a charger.
Angry Punchy Man.
Alright.
Happy Punchy Man.
You punch him, and it looks like as you punch him, you definitely you feel your fist hit and do some damage with your magical gauntlets, but the necrotic damage around your fist, it just seems like he sucks it in. He likes it.
Doesn't seem like he gets stronger, does he?
Huh?
Doesn't seem like he gets revitalized from that, does it?
I'm not sure how to tell you whether it looks like he would or not. He reacts to it though. He's like, yeah.
If only we had a holy man amongst us.
That's gross.
I'm still holy.
Both of y'all are.
Yeah, I'm still holy.
That's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. Cool.
My turn?
Yep.
I'm gonna speak. First, I'm gonna pick up my lance.
All right, you grab it.
Grim, you may want to head this way. Possibly. And I'm going to use my full movement speed, my new feather ring, and the jump that Josh cast on me. And I'm going to jump over all those people. My full 80 feet of movement speed.
Okay.
It's like some Leonidas Spartan
So
jump
you jump.
thing going
You got to
on.
jump high too, to get out of that one's range or whatever. So you're flying over at the ceiling.
I get a bonus of 10 feet to my jump distance, and it's tripled by jump, so...
Okay. So you're jumping the whole way.
If you think I can go up and over all that and still make it my full distance.
I mean, sure, I guess.
Okay.
Right. So what's the full distance is how long?
I have a full distance of 80 feet of movement.
All right. So 20, 40, 60.
I'd love to
80.
see that magical item that
And
you can jump super high, super far, but you have to be holding like a basketball.
now I'm within 60 feet of that boy.
20, 40, yeah, sure.
Cool. I cast command.
Okay.
And the command word I use is return. I'm trying to get him to go back to the place he teleported from.
All right. So how does command work?
He makes a wisdom save and throw. Again, I guess against my spell DC, isn't it?
Yeah.
He makes a wisdom save and throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should have made his thing wisdom fails.
Will a 11 do it?
Ooh.
Even still, he turns to you, which he can do a limited number of times.
Turn to me.
No, not turn to you. What he's about to say is he turns to you as you say, return, he says, no.
Cool. And that's it for me.
Okay.
I'm gonna click my heels together again and stop the thing as a bonus action.
Alright. Cool. It is now Kate's turn. Kate is going to take that sword you gave her again, Eros. You're going to try to tackle this one minion that the two of you are mind melding on how to figure out how to kill. She swings the sword. She's going to hit with the sword. It's a +1. And she is going to just barely even scratch the surface. She swings through this golden thing and the sword passes through, ripping out some gold, but not a whole lot of damage is done. And she says, what is it? What are these things?
I could see that just like straight through the torso and like one little layer of coins just goes...
Alright, and now it is... I didn't skip anybody, right? I don't think I did. It's Arlo's turn.
Woo!
Wind Boy.
The orb.
Yes.
Is it still sitting there?
It is still sitting there, but it's a distance beyond this little battlefield, probably another 100 feet. You could, of course, try to go there.
In the meantime, I'm going to breeze myself past Eros and Kate, and I'm going to make an attack on number 1.
All right.
So... It's a 11 to hit the first one.
You will not succeed.
But a 26 on the next
You will succeed.
one. Hey! And then, dang it, it's 8 damage.
8 damage. You slam down on the golden boy and again remove some of his gold, but yet he still stands, barfing gold up at you.
And then I telepathically tell Arlo, thanks for the breeze.
No response from Arlo.
There's a giggly
Stop breathing my ear.
in y'all's party.
Because the DM said the words giggly sociopath, it's time for a word from our sponsor.
Hello everybody, my name's Phrygius, and today I have an item for you. It's called the Protecto Blanket. Have you ever been sleeping under a blanket, but been a little bit too warm? You want to kick one leg out from underneath, but you're too afraid because you're afraid that a ghost or a goblin or a ghoul might get you? Well, me too. I love being warm, but not too warm, and whenever I stick my foot out, I'm always afraid something's gonna come and grab me. Well, no longer. With the Protecto Blanket, if you kick even so much as a big toe out from under your blanket to get a little bit cooler than you are right now, a force field appears around you, and not a goblin nor a ghoul nor a werewolf nor a zombie can get inside. Lasts only for the duration of the nighttime, and comes in at the low price of 150 gold pieces. I hope you guys will order now. Thank you.
And now, back to the episode.
And then I want to use the rest of my movement speed. How far did I move there? Was that like 20, 30? I don't.
Yeah, we'll call it 30. I don't remember what it was.
All right, I'll use the rest of my 60. I'm headed north.
All right, the rest of your 60.
Yeah.
So you moved into old boy,
Yeah.
and now you're moving out. So he's going to turn around and try to wither you.
Okay.
Will a 22 hit?
Yes. Dang.
Gosh, this number one is a number one.
Yeah, this one he rolled good. He's like, all my other homies died. I gotta do something.
Well, number 5 is still alive.
Yep. Ooh, I almost said that was a 9, but it's a D6. 10 more necrotic damage, reducing your hit point maximum.
Juicy.
Yes.
Okay. That's it for me.
Juicy. Okay, so right after your turn, Moradin is going to reach down to Grim and attack before his actual turn begins.
Goodie. I've got a surprise.
Will a 26 hit?
26 will hit.
Alright.
Barely.
Alright.
It was a flesh wound.
Almost.
Sarah Lee.
2, 3,
Ruben Deadwood.
Oh, sorry.
5.
No, I'm just messing with
Oh.
you. You're not
7.
doing anything wrong.
Although I was moving the table.
7 damage. No,
How
not
dare
7. 12 damage, reducing your hit point maximum.
Is it necrotic?
It is.
I take only 6.
That fool. You merely adopted necrosis.
He look as he swipes at you and tries to suck the life from you. He says, "Oh, a man of quality."
Indeed. And then Grim laughs a little bit.
Like the frog from Flushed Away.
Yeah, exactly.
A man of quality.
Exactly that. The next thing he's going to do is he is going to let's see. He's going to summon more minions. Unfortunate.
Because we need episode filler.
He's gonna summon more minions. Don't be like that, Bryce.
I'm just picking.
This man is a boss.
God.
This man, for all you know, is a daggum
We have
dead
a
god.
One's still alive.
My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Hold up.
We killed 5 before, so start
we-
with 6, I guess.
We in quantum mechanics up in here. There'd be 2 2s. 7, 8. Nah.
So if they run between those walls, will they create a splatter effect on the back?
Yes. Alright, so that's not where he's summoning them, by the way. He's summoning 2 here on either side of Grimly. He's also summoning
Booking on.
1 here on Jack and 1 here on Arlo.
Zenos, I think you'll like my next turn.
Actually, 2 here on Arlo, honestly.
2 hit.
Baba do.
He's literally always...
Why are you picking on the southern breeze?
Huh? So,
I
Grim,
can't attack as a bonus.
these 2 are going to attack you.
They can try.
They will try.
Don't they have summoning sickness?
This is not Magic the Gathering. You're in my world now.
They've got advantage
They do.
because I always attack
So,
recklessly.
will a 15 hit?
No.
Ha! No.
You're plebeian.
What about
How about an 82?
this other guy who rolls a 17? And that's the highest thing you rolled.
17?
Yeah.
No.
So these two gold boys come in beside you, and they both swipe from either side, and you take your fist up and block both of them as the strikes come in. Jack, one of them appears directly in front of you and tries to attack you, and it definitely misses. You take your lance and flip the butt end of it up and swipe its hand away. Arlo, these two are going to attack you, young master, and this is going to roll an unnatural 20 on one of them. And the other one's going to roll a natural 20, which is unfortunate.
Dang. Bring it.
So the unnatural 20 is going to do 4, 5, 8 damage of necrotic, reducing your hit point maximum as well. And the crit one is going to do 6, 11, 17.
Still going, I
And
see.
then 22 plus 20, so 25 necrotic damage, reducing your hit point maximum.
Where's the orb?
It's this. I was just telling Josh that behind this battlefield, so north by another 100 feet, it's back there shining in the background.
Shining.
Boy, protecting his ball. Only one he got left.
Wait, hold up. I forgot what does the orb do. What does the orb do?
It sucks you into a pocket dimension. Yes.
It's
Yeah.
the Patrick orb.
It's pretty cool.
So,
Jibbity bum bum
It's like a
bop.
giant bag of holding.
So that is what all of those minions do. Number 1 is going to attack Kate again. Ooh, it's going to hit.
Man, can you imagine how mad Torque would be if we let his wife die?
Yeah.
You said lit, but it sounded like you said lit.
10,
So I thought you were about to say, you know how mad he'd be if we lit his wife on fire?
13.
Yeah, I still got dynamite.
Catch.
I'm waiting for that punch
All right.
straight into the gut and then let it go.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. But I wouldn't have a way to light it at that point.
I
So
could
she
shoot a
is.
searing lance
She
into
takes
it.
another hit right there. Kate takes another swipe, and the life is. You see the life sucked from her body. Arrows, and then finally, number 5 is going to move this way. And Arlo, I'm sorry, but he's going to barf some gold at the closest thing to him. He's just going to barf some gold.
How far is that, though?
He's got a good range on the gold barf.
He's big now.
It's got some distance.
Them things can fire.
Speaking of, someone threw up at work today.
Nice.
It was gross.
And
did it have some range?
Yeah, it did. It didn't have any gold coins in it. I don't
It
think.
didn't have any range, but it went.
Clean up on aisle 8, 9, 10, and 14.
Will an unnatural 20 hit you with some
It was out
gold?
there.
Yes. Dang.
All
These
right.
guys are high rollers.
These don't hurt as much.
Keith,
3,
what kind of... How...
5,
The fuses on the dynamite, how long does it burn?
8. 8 damage.
8.
He
Would you
burns
say
8.
6 seconds, like a turn?
Sure.
Like a turn.
Okay. So, like, if I lit it on one turn, I could do something with it on my next turn, and it would blow up that turn?
Yeah, I guess sure.
Cool!
Oh, that's great to know.
With a 2-second overlap.
All right. Yeah. So that's going to be all of their turns, Moradin included. So Arrows, is your turn again, young man.
Mwahaha.
I'm gonna need some dynamite.
And number 1 is like not like close to us, but like close to us, correct?
Correct.
And
I mean, no, it is all up on you. It is in your face.
I shall do guiding bolt. Pew 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 pew.
Okay.
It shall do 4d6 of damage if it can hit. 22,
A 22 will hit.
13,
13 damage to hit.
and I'm pretty sure it's light, not light damage.
Radiant damage.
Yeah, radiant damage. So it's not necrotic or poison damage this time. So, ha ha ha.
Also, it's glowing now, and it has next attack's got advantage on it.
Well, unfortunate for it, that's all it took. You reach out your hand and fire a blast at the gold boy, and he shatters. Arrows gets the kill.
And I say, I'm sick and tired of you.
Kate says, "Thank you, Arrows."
And your precious metal vomit.
What else you got for us? Anything?
I didn't move in. Well, besides my hands, of course. So, and then I'm going to try to get up on close on number 5. Number 5.
Oh, you got a ways to go, buddy.
I know. But at least try to get closer to number 5 than Arlo is. And then I'm going to tell Kate, get behind the wall and just shoot.
Oh, Arlo's speed is increased by 10 feet at this point right now.
So 100 feet.
Nice.
Yeah, did Kate get it? Get behind the wall and just shoot?
She said,
Because
I can't really see anything from here, but I'll see what I can do.
it just seemed like you're more proficient with a bow instead of a sword.
Yes,
Not try to be mean, though.
Luckily, this magical bow that Jack helped me with should be able to do some damage.
Should
Can I
be.
talk to her? Can I hear her? I'm in the middle of a tornado, probably not.
Yeah, it might be hard to hear.
Wait, can I see that the magic is fading?
No.
Okay, well.
Do you want me to roll for that, or
For you to know?
to
For you-
hear?
for you to hear?
I know that it ended.
Let's say you hear. The heightened sense of adrenaline in combat allows her voice to be picked up from behind you.
I'll let it be like up to chance if you want.
Yeah, okay. If you want to roll it, roll it.
Perception. It's a 16.
You can hear her.
Cool. Gage, it's not magical anymore. Use the sword for now.
Oh, blast it! All right. She looks longingly to the cover that existed behind the stone wall, and she grabs her sword again.
Well,
Sorry, it relies on concentration, and I'm a bit unfocused at the moment.
This is why I hate magic.
hold up.
Blast it. All right. Use the sword for now. She takes the sword and tries to lower it to the bow.
That'd be super cool.
Not the worst idea.
My bad, Kate. Well, can your bow do more damage than your sword? More than my sword?
Not
don't
if it's
think
not
so.
magical. I don't believe
Sure.
so.
Yeah, that is true. Well, my bad, Kate. And then I just get up on close to number 5.
Well, it was good knowing you.
All right. Moving on.
Hey, I killed a creature!
You
did.
did.
Good job, buddy.
Congratulations.
I
Bob.
know, finally, I'm doing something.
Grim, it's your turn.
I'm gonna punch him.
What can I do?
But there's one on either side. He
I'm
just-
gonna punch the father.
Once Daddy and his babies die.
26 to
Dark.
hit on the first one.
That'll hit.
19 to hit on the second.
Those will both hit.
Critical hit on the third one.
Oh, bother.
So he gonna get some pain on that one. I'm gonna attack him without necrotic this time.
Okay.
Because Grim ain't no fool.
I mean,
So 15 damage for the first one.
okay.
14 damage for the second one.
Okay.
And then
How's Mortadin looking?
Huh?
Is he looking
Hold on. I was about to tell you.
extra decrepit?
5 plus 4. 28 damage on the third one.
All right. He looking worse than he did.
That's tasty.
Grim is up there, standing there, like just like punch, knocking pieces of him off a little bit. He's taking the hits, and as he looks down, as he's getting punches, he's like, oh,
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I love the pain.
I don't want to know you.
Brought to you by Big Coke. Not a sponsor.
Be cool.
Any off-brand Coke.
As you finish attacking him, though, he's gonna swipe back at you with his claw. Clap back. Clap back. Don't stab. But you punched him so hard, he did a bad job.
Advantage.
Oh, forgot about that.
Nat 20.
He did double bad job.
Nat
Not a
20.
bad job.
Double bad.
He swipped at you recklessly, and you were able to block his hands away.
Goodly.
Not swifted.
Jackaroo, go ahead.
Yes. Grim,
Yes.
could I get a bit of dynamite? But first of all, again, I'm going to... Oh yeah, I clicked off the thing, so now my movement speed is back down to 40 feet.
Yeah.
But I still have the jump activated, so I'm going to jump over 8.
Okay.
I don't know if he gets opportunity attack on that or not. And
yeah, he gonna get opportunity attack on that one.
I want to get within range of dynamite passing distance with Grim.
Okay.
So I hear you say that, and then I'm gonna wait to respond until you get close to me.
Is he allowed to hand that off
And he
on my
says,
turn?
Will a
No,
13?
it's mine.
No.
Good job.
16 is my AC.
He swipes up at you, but he is unable to touch you as you leap over.
Air Jordan
I
style.
feel like he's already done an action.
I'm gonna tell.
Well,
you
how
what it
about
is.
after
Okay, gotcha.
what I do, maybe you'll let it happen then.
All right, y'all do your thing.
Okay, when I get close enough to reach out for the dynamite with my other fingers, I'm going to cast Haste on you.
Haste.
So now you get an extra action, double movement speed, +2 to AC,
Oh.
and
Gosh.
the extra action can be used to attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use an object. So he gets an extra action. Can you
An
use
extra
that to
attack. Ooh.
hand me a
That's,
dynamite?
that's
Sure,
great.
yeah.
But just a single melee weapon attack, mind you. That's noted.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you do it, I do the thing. I hand him a stick, if you allow it.
Yeah, you can hand him a stick.
With newfound resurgences of speed, I slap it out of my mimic
Okay.
and hand it to you.
You now have dynamite in your hand.
Yay.
As you stand before minion number 6 in Moradin.
Is this... Jack know anything about dynamite?
He knew it blew up.
Yeah,
Dang it.
we all understood like the basic. principle.
Dynamite is made with nitroglycerin, which can be exploded by whacking it on something real hard.
You don't know that.
That feels
In your
like
head.
that feels like something someone would try to do though if they didn't understand it though.
Sure.
I don't know. I'm not gonna play it that way. I'll figure something out, I guess.
I thought dynamite was like the stabilized form of nitroglycerin. That's why they made it in dynamite.
It's like
not the olden
soaked.
style.
Okay.
The old stuff.
I've seen
corrode.
lots of movies where when the dynamite gets old, they gotta be real careful.
Yeah.
And by lots, I mean definitely one.
Gird it.
I
Okay.
don't remember
So
what was it. Wait, was it no, it wasn't National Treasure. I can't
It was
remember.
lost.
That was it.
Lost.
Yeah, it was Lost. So multiple shows, multiple episodes.
I was thinking about that like last week too. That exact
Lost.
episode.
Interesting.
All right. So yeah, that's a new concentration spell. So Hex now ends, so
Okay,
it doesn't have disadvantage on dexterity anymore.
gotcha.
Can you not cast any spells while you're
You
concentrating
can
on them?
cast a spell. You just can't concentrate on another spell.
Okay, cool. Then in that case, my bonus action, I'm gonna... No, I can't cast a bonus action spell this turn. Dookie. Okay, then as my bonus action, I end my turn.
All right. That's
Sorry.
a stellar bonus action.
Sorry for all the...
That's okay. You find
Waiting.
yourself here. You've jumped over. Bada boom. What else is going on there?
I'm
I'm
done.
not in front of Kate, am I?
All right, it is Kate's turn. She unsheathes her sword, comes out not to be outdone. She's going to be sprinting into the fray. Doesn't quite make it over there, but that's where she's headed.
Wow, she went farther than me. Oh no! I can't be outclassed by her.
All right. That's all she's going to do. That makes it Arloe's turn.
Okay. I am
Excuse my
are
crack.
8, 9, and 10 within my range.
8 not really. 9 and 10 are up on you though.
Okay.
8
Are you-
close though. He like 10 feet away.
I'll use my whirlwind thing.
Whirlwind.
Yeah.
Don't forget Kate.
No, it's like within range.
Um,
So I forget my reach, but I'm a large boy. So anyway, each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 13 Strength saving throw.
Okay. DC 13 Scrumph. Ooh, a 18 on that.
Some sturdy boys.
Well, nope. 16. And a 6.
6. So one of them is okay. The other one, not so much. On a failure, target takes 3d8 plus 2 bludgeoning damage and is flung up to 20 feet from the elemental in a random direction and knocked prone.
All right.
If a thrown target strikes an object such as a wall or a floor, target takes an extra 1d6 of bludgeoning damage for every 10 feet it was thrown. So if it goes 20 feet.
All right. So we're going to roll a d12. I'm very proud of how I'm going to figure this out. We're going to roll a d12, and whatever it lands on, that's the point of a clock it's going to fly.
Okay.
And then we'll talk about what happens after that.
I like it.
4 o'clock, so it's heading southeast.
Toward number 5.
Yeah. Oh, it might collide with number 5.
Well, here's the next part. If it's thrown at another creature, that creature must succeed on a DC 13
it
dex saving
is.
throw.
It is thrown on another creature. It saves.
It saves? Dang
The
it.
dex, yeah, it does
Okay,
save.
so he just
So
goes
the
in
gold
that
boy
direction.
goes.
Right?
As
If the
his
saving
friends
throw is
swap
successful, target takes half the bludgeoning damage and isn't flung away or knocked prone.
All right, so roll damage. Old boy, number 10 we'll say is thrown this way. How many feet?
20 feet.
Oh, never mind. Either wasn't going to make it that far. He just slides towards number 5.
So 10 takes 16 damage plus 2d6. That's 3. That's 3. So an extra 6. So it takes 24 damage.
Okay. He
And
just barely standing.
9 takes 8 damage.
Wait, which one's barely standing? 10?
10, correct.
And
then what was it?
9 would take 8 damage.
Okay.
10 would take 24 damage and is prone.
Oh, he prone.
And-
He not even standing. He barely alive.
Yeah. And then 5, it didn't quite make it all the way to 5.
Right.
Okay. So I'm gonna use movement to I'm headed north. I'm headed actually towards the orb.
All right.
Right.
That far? You can go 100 feet, can you?
Yeah. Hundos.
You go far.
Did he pass through my range? I gotta take
Punch everything!
So you're talking to the evil lich dude over there. You're like, hold a second. I have to punch this wind that's passing me.
third arm comes out of my spine.
Grim says,
Straight out the back.
"You gotta break wind." All right.
That's it for me.
Okay, so that makes it, again, after that turn, in order to, create the best economy for himself, Moradin is going to use an action before his turn begins and try to swipe at you, young Jackabrew.
Ooh.
Jackabrew.
That's a powerful
But he
step.
don't do it.
Jackabrew opens his chest plate.
But he don't do it, though.
Gimme.
Know what I'm saying? Like, he don't do it. And unable to swipe at Jackaroo with his right hand, he's going to, it's his turn now. It's turn time.
Okay.
And unable to attack you on the offhand, taking all these punches, he reaches forward a finger at you, Grim.
You can try.
And that boy do finger of death.
It's a middle finger.
So we're going to do something about that. He casts Finger of Death. Send negative energy coursing through a creature that you can see within range. Joke's on you. Grim's all negative energy. Causing it searing pain. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I got 12.
We about to see.
Wait, hold
Walk
on.
it off. It'll be all right.
Wait.
Walk it off.
Audience, I haven't looked at the camera in 8 hours. We about to see. We about to see.
Poop.
7. Wait, so do you got to reroll?
No, go ahead.
7.
Grim ain't that lucky.
12. 18. Stop, please.
Oh, do what you're doing.
26.
You're the roller of the dice.
I know. 31. 36. 38.
Plus
68.
30. plus
damage.
30. I know what it do.
No, I know you know.
Is this a recurring thing?
No. He points out. He points the finger and gives you finger of death, causing 68 damage.
It's necrotic, right?
This is necrotic, but not the same kind. Not your hit point maximum removal necrotic.
I'm only going to take 34 points of that damage.
Nice.
Because Grim is an awesome monster. He's resistant to radiant and necrotic
Right.
damage. So, I just imagine it goes like straight to his chest, and Grim's just like, oh!
Yeah.
And then he just kind of like gets back up and it's like, come on at me, bro.
Nice.
So that's what, 34?
Don't shoot him. You just make him mad.
The thing looks down at you and says, "Oh, you think you're a little bit special?" And that's going to be the end of his turn right there. He's going to continue to stand.
You ain't gonna teleport? Like a
Not
shit.
yet.
Oh, sorry. I'm gonna. Yeah, I should have
yet.
said that.
Keep your shush hole shut.
My bad.
Can I? Do you know for the audience? Can I ask what y'all's like? I have no idea what y'all's total HP is right now.
You really want to know?
Yeah, sure.
Right now I'm at 31.
Total, or that's what you currently have.
That's what I currently have, but Arlo's still a full tank.
And Grim, where are you at?
At 140 of 180.
Wow.
I'm at 50.
Jack, what you at?
I'm at 94 of 97.
Nice.
We're
Feeling
okay.
good.
We're okay. How's Kate doing?
She died.
She died.
No, she died.
She died several turns ago. I was just being nice.
She doing okay.
Oh, Kate's dead. Yeah, stepped on her a while ago.
She be doing okay. Ooh. Sorry, I had to stretch. That's going to be the end of Moradin's turn. It's time for his minions to attack. The minions are going to try to bother you all. At this point, they're trying to kind of surround. What am I missing? A minion? No, they're trying to surround you guys. So Jack
He's
and
just
Grim are
dead.
going to take the brunt of the minion, attempts. Grim 2 attacks on you.
Got advantage.
Yeah.
And you have +2 AC.
I got it marked right here.
Both of those are going to fail. Jack going to try to attack you. Wow, man, exceptional. Good job, guys. Wow, really blew it. All 4 of you just absolutely blew it.
They're minions.
They are.
But
They're minions.
almost all of them have hit me.
Yeah. When it's time to hit Arlo, they're like easy peasy.
But
Well,
your
Arlo's
AC
also
Yeah, I
like
got this.
15 feet wide.
Yeah.
And they just saw Grim take a death laser to the chest and shrug it off.
Isn't your AC only like 14 or something?
15 as an air elemental.
Yeah, but of course they've been hitting like 26s and stuff on you.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy high number.
They're going to try to spit gold at you, arrows, and at Kate. So number 10 is going to spit gold at Kate.
Kate just lay down.
She is going to take that damage, unfortunately. Oh, never mind. It's not that.
It's one of the Austin Powers movies. Had Michael Caine. He's talking to
7.
the henchman. He's like, "Look at you. You don't even have a name tag.
Just number 3.
Just lay down."
That's when they're in the
just lay down.
submarine.
Yeah.
They all
Yeah.
come up.
Arrows will 17 hit.
No, yeah.
I'm about to say yes, it will.
Yeah, well.
1, 3, 6 damage for you, young man.
Oh no.
Gold colliding with your face. Blood begins to leak down your red-colored face.
So Moradin was clearly a fan of Jack when from flicking the coins.
That was a long time ago. I don't
okay.
have a bag of marbles to do that with.
It is now Arrows' turn. Also, this has been really long combat, but if I can't make combat dangerous, we'll at least make it long.
We're fighting a dead god.
Yeah.
Well, Jack's running out of steam at this point.
How does 5 and 10 look?
5-ish, a little bit 10-ish.
No, 10 is barely
Yeah,
standing.
10 is.
That's the one I just
Dead.
backhanded.
And 5?
5 is.
Yeah, I don't think 5 has.
5 couldn't look better.
Okay. Then I think I'm going to split the damage. So. 9 on.
9 to hit.
Yeah, 9 to hit on one of them.
9 will not hit.
25. Crit fail. I mean, crit hit.
Double damage.
Double damage. Mm-hmm. And then that's 6.
Roll it again.
Roll it again.
Nah.
Was this on number
15.
5?
So that's 13. So,
This on number 5?
yeah. I guess so, yeah. 13.
No, 6 plus 9 is 15.
Yeah, it's 15.
Okay.
My bad. Yeah, 15 on 5 and 0 on 10.
All right. So your blast hits number 5, knocking his coins loose.
Loosen them coins.
Kate, as always, looking back impressed by someone of your stature performing so well.
And I tell Kate, Tinna's looking very, very poor. I think you got this. I believe in you.
She looks to the enemy with the big number 10 on its chest. So, gotcha. She's prepared. Grim, it is your turn. Unless you're planning to move arrows.
I think I'm going to go where all near the action is. So, yeah. Where Grim and everyone else is. Like this whole block, I guess. Yeah.
Okay.
Where everyone else is.
So you're moving?
Mm-hmm. Well, if that's not you. Yeah.
Where do you want to move? You can
Where
move about
everyone
this.
else is.
You can move about this far.
Nice!
Alright, so you're moving in towards number 10.
Oh no.
Okay? Grim, what shall you
I'm
do?
gonna take all 4 by my big meaty fists and throw them right into Moradin's face.
Okay.
How many fists you
Throw.
got?
At least 2, but I can move them really pretty quick. Attacking recklessly again. So 24 critical hit.
Oh.
16 and 18.
Oh boy. Well, yeah, all those will hit. Yeah, okay.
Nice. 21, 17, 20, and then I'm gonna do the critical hit now.
Oh boy. 21, 17, which is 38, right? Yeah, 21, 17. What was the one after that?
I don't remember. 20. One almost 20.
Okay, gotcha. So 21, 17, which is 38, 20, which is 58.
35.
Okay, so 58 and plus 35.
Yes.
Great golly. 43, 73, I think. So, but good golly, Bolly, Miss Wally. There you go then. You punch him a lot and it hurts him.
That's only 67.
Was it 67? Did I do my math wrong?
I forgot the number.
71, not 73.
Okay.
21, 20, 15.
He'll enjoy getting those couple points back.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that. But you punch him together and he just seems to be enjoying the. You're stronger than I thought.
Apparently not strong enough.
It is now.
Yeah, I'm not
You
moving.
can. All right. So Jack.
I'm not. That's reckless and stupid to move. They've all got advantage. I'm just gonna stay perfectly still.
Their vision's based on movement.
Jackaboy, it's your turn.
It's a good thing I don't have to move on a punch.
I think you'll let this happen. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Searing Smite, which envelops a weapon in fire. I want to light the fuse with Searing Smite. Will you allow that?
That's it. I mean, you're about to use it as a weapon. So,
You got your
And
weapon
if
on
I were
fire.
really
you just-
mean, I would say it envelops the whole thing, but I'm not that mean.
I'm going to jump on him.
Oh, Jack's about
And
to
kill
die.
yourself?
Yep. He killed my goddess. What do you want?
That is
Fanatical
true.
in his
He's
devotion.
motivated.
I'm going to like grab onto him and I'm going to put the dynamite between me and him and just hold on.
All right.
Somebody may want to look up what that stone amulet does.
Didn't you had an amulet that lets you when you
When I die, I turn into a statue
And you
instead.
don't know that.
I don't know that.
But this is a no cost gesture for you.
Yeah.
Let it. You get all the glory, but none of the pain. Let it rip. Do it.
So I'm
I light
expecting
it,
this to
does bonus
backfire
action,
terribly.
first level spell, and then Oh no, you want me to like make a check to grab onto
yeah,
him?
you're gonna jump on his face,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, it's movement. What do you want me to roll to hit him?
Roll
or
a
jump on him?
roll a athletics check, I guess. You're jumping and grabbing. You're leaving
Athletics
you're
is-
leaving two things space. So we're gonna roll some opportunity attacks. Will
I'm gonna use a
15
point of
hit you?
inspiration. Huh? No.
Okay.
That's 16.
You jump onto the skeleton that is very well focused on Grim.
Hey.
We're gonna have to deal with what happens to you, Grim.
Well, you said it would last the fuse would last a turn. It'll explode when my next turn starts. Right?
Yeah.
And they did
So
all their
it'll be
reactions.
his-
So Grim could escape since they did all their reactions.
You can't do that as a reaction.
Huh?
He'll have to do it on his turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You jump onto him. Alright, so you jump onto his face and he says, What are you doing?
Waiting.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
You say
hanging out.
waiting.
And that's it for this episode, everybody.
Alright, so that's the end of your turn. Kate turns to Arrows and says, What is Jack doing?
Jack has a big shit-eating smile on his face.
Do I see the dynamite?
She's asking you, like, was that dynamite?
And like, oh, I don't know. Do I see it?
Roll perception for me. Let's see what you saw. She can't tell. She was looking into a crowd of people.
8, 9.
You can't tell what it was.
I'm like, it's Jack. I don't know.
Hard to say.
Yeah.
He does these things all the time. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
Grim definitely saw the dynamite.
Yeah.
Grim gave Jack the
Yeah.
dynamite.
Yeah, you saw the dynamite.
So I feel like whenever you jump on there, instead of saying anything, Grim just kind of like, what are you doing? And then he doesn't say anything. He's just like looking at you like surprised.
Jack will look back, still smiling.
Grim
I can-
nods.
I can definitely see
He
this
said
thing,
there's
though.
there's a moment of hesitation where he's just like, and then he just nods because he's agreed to go with you all the way.
Jack's gonna like kind of chin in the direction of run.
So I can just see the perspective of Grim, who's like got Jack coming up behind him. Hey, hand me the dynamite. Okay, here. And then you see, like, you
Jack
know, you handed it to him.
You hear it.
Yeah, you see like a little light flash back here, and then you see Jack pile on to the
Remember,
enemy you're
when it
fighting.
explodes, it's going to deal an extra d6 of fire damage for the smite.
Right.
That'll be the finishing blow.
Yes. Perfect.
Also, your haste will end, and you can't move for a turn when I die.
Okay, so it's Arlo's turn. What
It's
you
my
gonna do?
turn. I'm not seeing what's going on.
Right.
So I'm beelining maximum distance for the orb.
Okay. So you can get another 100 feet. So let's just you're off the map at this point.
How far is it to the orb from where I was?
From where you were, probably 150 feet.
All right, can I dash?
You get you have your movement speed's 100 currently.
It's 90.
Okay, so you can't
So
get
180 feet.
Okay, so yeah, so you could dash to all the way to the orb, I guess.
Will the
Yeah.
dynamite explode at the beginning of my next turn or the end of my next turn?
I was gonna do the beginning.
Okay. All right, that's
I
fine.
mean, your current
Hopefully,
at the beginning of your 6-second turn, you lit the fuse.
yeah.
Okay, so
You arrive at a pedestal
my little windy fingers is
made of
touching
wind, touching the
orb.
touching the orb.
Yeah, I'm like parked on top of the orb.
All right.
just- Yeah,
You want to like grab it?
I can. Yeah,
Yeah, you pull it from its pedestal.
nice. And then everybody explodes.
Moradin dies. Jack explodes.
So you pull it from its pedestal, and Moradin says, "What?" And then immediately, Jack, something very disorienting happens to you.
Oh,
You end up teleporting.
I poop.
That always happens the first time.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. strength check to see if you hold on.
Well, 20.
Nice.
Baby.
You hold on, like you're locked
Yeah.
in, and he tries to teleport, and like you can feel him pull away from. It's like you can feel him pull away from the very reality that you exist in, and you just grip in. And I don't care if teleport works this way or not. You rolled a nat 20. You teleport with him. The dynamite too. Bloop. And you guys appear like right there at the pedestal next to Arlo, holding a wind creature holding the orb. And Arlo looks, you look over there, and then like the lich or whatever that you're riding on with dynamite strapped between you, and you look over at Arlo, and it's Moradin's turn, and he's gonna like try to push you off of him.
Okay.
So, as far as Arlo, I'm just like, this orb is not going anywhere.
Okay.
Like, everything I've got, I'm holding on to the orb.
He's gonna try to push you off from so roll a strength contest.
Poop.
You may be satisfied to know that he's not technically very strong.
Is there any kind of advantage I get?
No.
Yeah,
He rolled an 8.
I rolled a 13.
You win. He tries to push you off, and you just holding, and he's like, "Damn this corporeal form!" And he tries to push you off, but he can't do it.
Oh, no, not a 13. A 9. So I still beat him, but barely.
your fingers, you can feel them slipping from around like the ribs that you're holding on to. You can barely hold on, and
Dig him in.
and the dynamite is still there. And I think I am going to have to go back to find that Reddit post to find out exactly what your statue thing does.
Well, I know I turned to stone. We can work on it from there. I'm pretty sure it's like I'm turned to stone for a D6 number of days.
Yeah.
And then I come back at 0 hit points.
Okay, so you get Han Solo'd, bro.
Yeah.
It's now the minions' turns. Real quick, we're going to deal with that.
They have advantage.
Yep, they do. They have advantage. They're going to, yeah, all of them are attacking using this.
I can take it.
Yeah,
Can I look back at Grim?
you're like 200 feet away.
I know, just look over like I was over there, now I'm over here.
Yeah.
I'm disoriented by the whole
Right.
thing.
Grim is looking at you, very surprised and focused.
Hey,
23, that's one hit.
23 does hit.
Your expression is mirrored.
Alright, so one is
Arlo's
hit.
thinking, dang, I'm not going to be able to get the vanity. We're going to have to
unnatural
carry him out of here.
21. He's got me 21.
Okay.
Put me in the bag. I don't have to breathe.
Could be an object, yeah. I could
Gotta
be back.
feed you to the
Alright,
bag.
only one of them hits.
Or the orb.
True.
9, 12. 12 damage, necrotic, suck your life away. So you have 4 of the, I did one extra one, but it didn't hit anyway, so I'm sorry. But 4 of the minions are surrounding you, and they're clawing at you, and you're using your bracers to take arms. One of them does swipe at you and suck some of your life force away, but the other ones you're able to block away with your deft combat ability. But that's all they're going to do. Eros, the one minion is number 5, is going to limp towards you and try to attack you. Honestly, the other one's headed for you as well because you just attacked it.
I didn't hit it though.
Doesn't matter. Nat 20, number 5 is going to use his 1 hit point he has left to do a Nat 20 on you. And then the other one is going to roll a 14.
That 20's gonna hit me.
Alright.
About the 14.
I got 16.
1,
Right.
3,
No.
6, and 11, 14 damage.
Oh, never mind then.
It sucks your life away, 14 damage, reducing your hit point maximum by that amount.
Oh no.
Grim, it is your turn. No, it's not. It's Eris's turn. Sorry.
Alright. Same thing. Eldritch Blast. This one and this one.
Alright. 10 and 5.
13.
Will miss.
Oh no.
Nope. Sorry. You'll hit.
And 11?
No.
Oh no. I'm going to hit the...
For fun, I'm going to say you did 5 first, and you hit 5.
Okay. So 5 is going to take...
Just enough. You reach out to the side, shooting an Eldritch Blast at him. Number 5 is ruined.
And then, as I take I don't think I can do anything else that my bonus action can do any more damage. So I'm going to just sit there.
Alright, you're gonna stand there.
And I'm going to speak with Kate.
Okay.
Telepathically. Because I can and it's cool.
Alright.
I'm gonna be like, Kate, you better take down this 10. It's just so... It's low.
This tin.
This 10.
Yeah.
You better kill it.
Considering it's made of gold, it's actually kind of insulting.
Yeah. She says, I'll try.
And then I speak to 10. I killed number 5. Ha ha ha.
John, you know they don't go by the numbers, right?
I know that. I know that.
They don't name the numbers.
I say, I killed one of yours.
Okay. It is upset. And by upset, it is a illusory gold stack of...
Well, it
things that
understands
don't
me.
exist.
It doesn't matter if it has a different language. It understands me. So.
You see it and it goes... Oh, very
Single
sad.
gold coin
Yeah.
falls out.
Very sad. Like, Grim, it's your turn.
How far away are they?
From you, you're like 200 feet from them right now. Oh, good.
Like a Hulk jump.
Captain America, I'm with you till the end of the line.
I'm gonna bonus
Do this all
action
day.
punch number 7.
All right.
Make a hole, people.
It's 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
There's 20 damage on him.
Okay.
I'm gonna use action number 1 to
Okay.
dash.
All right.
You can use your hastened action to dash too.
My speed will be 160,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna dash again.
All right.
Now my speed's 240.
Okay. So you want to get all the way to him.
I want to get all the way to him.
Why?
And then, cinematic purposes, I want to, like, as I'm just zooming over there, I want to jump. And then end my turn. Like I'm jumping towards Jack.
All right.
Jack is confused.
I told you I'd be with you.
Only one of you has a
He's got like
resurrect
one eyebrow that's climbed all the way to the top.
All right.
It's now a neck hair.
Okay. So you do that. You punch one, run past it, run and sprint, trying to, in solidarity, be with
I
Jack.
mean, honestly, it's just impressive I made it that far that fast.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, and it is now.
Oh, God.
So as you jump, and this is not cinematic dynamite. This is real dynamite. There's no flame. It is a force explosion.
The dust rattles off of everything.
If your
before you see the
your
shockwave.
eyes were not quick enough to blink, you got dust cutting your corneas. You
I'm weird.
jabronis. I'm gonna roll a lot of damage, and it's gonna be sad, probably, maybe. So, y'all did this. So
I didn't do this to him.
so dynamite in my universe is a double fireball. Currently. So each creature in a 40-foot radius sphere centered on that point must make a dexterity saving throw. I'm sorry, Zenus, but you have disadvantage. You are in the air.
That's fine.
You also have disadvantage because you're the explosion.
Does it classify as
Does
a trap
Moradin
or
have
spell?
disadvantage?
Because I have advantage on dexterity.
No, it
saving.
is not a trap or a spell. Arlo, you get to make a regular dexterity saving throw. You didn't ask for this.
Okay.
Because you won the strength contest, the Lich will fail.
Okay.
And he will die, more than likely.
All right.
You succeed. Alright, so
You got blown away.
I'm gonna roll 16 D. Does anybody want to roll up 16 D6 fire
You
damage?
can do it.
Yeah, 16d6.
Oh boy.
So there is fire.
60.
60 damage. So you take 30 damage. And you're wind.
I got 14.
14. You are unsuccessful.
Do I take more damage because it's...
It's just a wisp of smoke
mean,
at this point.
I'll actually survive that.
No, you won't. You may not. We'll see.
Okay.
So you're also going to get blown backwards by the force of this dynamic explosion.
It is a contained explosion.
Yeah,
so
it's
it's
absolutely contained. So at this point, yeah, all you guys are the ones who are gonna who are gonna feel it. Eros and Kate need to roll a Constitution saving throw real quick.
What? Constitution saving throw. So it'd be a 2.
All right, so Eros, you're knocked back 40 feet, sliding on the ground.
That's a lot of
How much damage is that?
I'm about to roll it.
we decided they're like this size, right?
I thought they were a little bit bigger.
Like coffee
They're-
can
they're-
width, but that tall.
Yeah, they're big.
Like big old Wile E. Coyote acting
Like 4 of these strapped together.
Okay,
Um,
I'm okay with that.
so you slide back on the ground. You take 5 damage. Kate's also going to take that same amount of damage as the explosion shoots you backwards. The 4 gold coins go shooting backwards. The body of Moradin's ghost slams away from you towards the west wall. It slams against it, bones shattering. His genie butt goes away. He slams into it unceremoniously, just ceases to exist. Slams against the wall.
No more genie butt.
The gold boys also, when he ceases to exist, they cease to exist. Jack, you are rocketed across the room towards the far wall, slamming into it, and we're going to do more damage against that.
Oof.
Can I use a reaction to catch him?
No. I'm sorry. That's too...
Does he have to make a dexterity throw to not be killed by my corpse flying at him?
No, so I'm picturing you two were facing each other, the Lich.
That's what I was
and then
thinking,
he
too.
was jumping in between you. So I'm going to roll a lot of damage, kinda. 3, 14, 21.
The original was 64.
The original was 60.
Oh, 60.
So 30 extra damage from slamming into the wall at Mach speed.
You want to add 4 damage to that?
Nope. I
Okay.
don't.
What about me? Where am I going?
You're going backwards. You
Well, most of
you
these go
had
backwards.
momentum forward, and now
That's
you do
okay.
not. You fly backwards as well, sliding. Your head slams against the concrete as you slide backwards. You're going to take a little heap of damage here. Not heap, but you're going to take 21 damage as you slide across the floor. Arlo, you took 30 damage.
Just the 30, and I don't move anywhere? Or?
No, you're gonna move. You're wind, so you got blown across. You're not. You can't really collide with anything and take
Well, I'm
damage because you're
holding
made
the
of
orb.
wind. Yeah, and you're holding the orb, but you're
So-
gonna be shot across the room and
Okay.
slam into the wall. However, wind can slam.
Okay.
Roll a Constitution saving throw. See if you hold on to that orb.
8.
You drop the orb.
Dang it!
It begins to, roll across the floor to the very back corner of this room, and it bumps into something.
Some of Grim.
No, not so good.
Grim's doing not terrible.
It bumps into something that looks kind of like a corpse
Hmm.
in the back of this room in a very dark corner that none of you have yet looked in.
Okay.
And now combat is over.
Grim's gonna stand up.
I'm
Okay.
beelining for the orb.
I'm gonna go straight to Jack since he looks terrible, right?
I mean, you gotta take a hike to find
Country
Jack.
mile.
Well,
You got to pass Kate on the way, or you and Kate kind of get up together. So the first thing that's going to happen is Kate's going to say, "Hey, Eros, are you okay?
wait, is Kate okay?
I can barely see." And she wipes the dust from her eyes. "I think I'm okay though."
The dust cut my eyes.
She says, "Are you all right?"
Yeah, and and then I tell her I'm going to go to Jack, and then just like beeline to Jack.
"Okay, I'll follow you." So they're heading that way. We can get rid of this thing. You guys are headed over there to Jack, who is slammed against the wall. You know, you're barely conscious at this point, like trying to suck breath through your broken ribs. Your lungs with
Sucking it
ribs
through my
ribs. One of your external ribs, like a straw. You're hurt anyway. You're slammed up against the
That is
wall.
a freaky thought, like
Right.
plugging a hole in my abdomen so I could take a breath.
Yeah. Grim stands up, whatever you're gonna do, but you're able to dust yourself off. You got a tanky amount of health, so you're probably not even concerned.
I got a little bit more. Where is Grim?
You're like right in the center of that room. Like you just went straight back, so you probably got 100 feet to get over to Jack now.
I can see Grim as like he had jumped up, so like he kind of embedded a little bit in the ceiling.
He still has haste.
Like pinball, yeah. So
Yeah,
I'm
you have a
super quick.
Yeah, that was your second D12. The first one was the ceiling. The second one was the slide on the ground.
So does Arlo make it to the orb?
Yeah, the orb is now tucked under the knee of a corpse.
Okay. I'm not minding any corpse.
Okay.
I grab the orb,
You grab it
and then
successfully.
I had 1 health point remaining.
Really?
1 remaining. So
For your wind.
I'm going to dismiss my wind elemental,
Okay.
and I'm regular old Arlo
Do I get to Jack?
holding on to this thing.
I think all this is happening at the same time.
Oh,
Grim
okay,
getting
then never
up,
mind
him
then.
finding the orb,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
you saying we're gonna head over there.
We're going
Okay.
head.
So you see, first thing you see is Grim getting his bearings.
Get your bearings. Quickly.
Can I roll perception?
You can roll perception, yes.
I got a 22 to get my bearings.
Okay, your bearings are gotten. You know exactly where everything is.
That's really
Found
all.
Jack's bearings too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like get up and kind of like crack his back and look around to see where everyone is and what's going on.
You found it.
Can I make a perception check to see what the corpse is?
Well, you're not over there.
You're not
Yeah,
quite
true.
there yet.
Yeah,
Not
We're
quite
getting
there yet.
I do
You
before.
are like-
yeah.
Let's-
I'm like, I'm pretty much like the opposite from all of y'all.
You're like
just-
a football field away right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll let Arlo deal with the corpse for now, because
We're
things are
getting
about
there.
to start happening again. So, Jack, what are you doing?
Groaning, moaning,
Okay.
dead.
Living.
I mean, are we gonna play this like I didn't break any bones? I can because I'm still at 4 health. I can stand
Technically,
up.
you can stand up.
But I mean, you can make it as cinematic as you want. I mean,
you're hurt.
This is pretty
you're,
serious.
You're at 4. I mean, you blew yourself up.
I mean,
you got broken bones, in my opinion.
Well, I was at
Yeah.
3 health, so I did better.
I'll see what everybody
Like a
else.
really bad concussion.
I'll see what everybody else does first. He's probably still a little shaken.
Yeah. Arlo's going to have to wake you up and make sure you remember your birthday tonight.
It's okay. I don't sleep.
Okay, so
It's okay. I don't remember your
as
birthday.
you stand up, Arlo, you reach towards this creature or this corpse, and you grab the orb from underneath the knee of it. And when you look up, you can see unceremoniously dumped and fairly well preserved, based on the look of it, is the same person from all the murals upstairs. This is Moradin's body that's been unceremoniously dumped in his basement.
How about that? Well, I give it a little kick.
Yep.
And then I want to walk back towards where everybody else is at. Actually, can I check to see if he has anything on him?
I like his shoes. I want his shoes
Yeah.
too.
He's been stripped of everything valuable.
Everything.
There's no hammer. There's no pretty clothes. There's nothing. He might as well be naked.
Yeah, I don't have really strong, friendly, non-hostile feelings towards this person.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely like,
Yep.
So
But it's not even laid down. It's like slumped against the wall. You know, a leg is cocked out the wrong way, and it's just a unceremonious dump of a god's body in this basement.
this broken god's body means far less to me than getting back to my companions.
Perfect. Gotcha.
So-
Yeah, I'm not asking you to stay any longer. I just want to get the idea out there.
No, I'll come back to check him out in a minute, but everybody else is way
Or
more.
will
important.
you? As you move back to the party,
Ooh.
He sits up.
no, the walls of the room that you're in begin to shake.
I'm not in the room. I'm in the wall.
The walls
The
that
jack in the hole in the wall.
the walls that Jack tried to bring toppling down, the whole mountain on top of you, the walls of this room and this whole storeroom that you're in, like it's as if the mountain has begun to shake itself. It's as if you are inside a category big earthquake.
Category big.
It's big.
That's how they measure them in California.
I didn't want to say a category, and you'd be like, "So you mean that the mountain is flipped upside down and is now spewing chocolate chocolate sauce everywhere?" No.
Bubblegum
Audience. No, but there's an earth. It's essentially an earthquake is going on. The walls are shaking, and it seems like the tremors are the worst. Where the explosion that you just created. It's as if maybe the explosion triggered something.
Okay.
And things start coming down. Pieces of the ceiling crash into the floor.
I sprint over, grab Jack, and I'll sprint out.
All right.
Well, am I at Jack before Grim, or is Grim before?
Grim was only 100 feet away from me.
Okay. Yeah, I'm 300.
You were farther away than Grim
Okay.
was.
You'll be
Okay.
getting close behind him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then.
You see in the distance that Grim is grabbing Jack.
Okay.
The ground is shaking in the distance. Even farther in the distance is a very small person with a blue orb.
And then I tell Grim, just let me touch him. Just let me touch him just like a bit.
That's creepy. Do it.
Yeah, without contacts. And then, how much times can I use keywords minus the slots?
Well, you can use it as many times as you
Okay.
have spell slots.
And then I'm going to do that 3 times, not caring if I'm going to do that. So can I do
Okay.
that? Okay.
That's fine.
So that's 7, 4.
All right.
Does that put my
18
bones back
damage.
together?
Oops, I don't know. I can mend them.
Man, your bones just start cracking back into place on my back.
Earthquake has occurred. You don't know what the cause is, but it would seem that you could deduce that maybe the dynamite had something to do with bringing the mountain down around you. Jack, as you stand up, you notice that as you stand and Eros is healing you as he gets over there, and Grim is carting you out of there. As the ceiling begins to fall and stuff, you notice that the half plate armor that you were wearing is just like falling off of your body. It was destroyed in the explosion. You sacrificed the armor to save the body. Arlo, I don't know what you're doing right now, but everybody else seems to be tuck and tail. Kate notices that the earthquake is happening, and she's standing farther back in the back of the room, like ushering you all. Like, come on, guys, this building's coming down.
I'm running.
All right, and Arlo is running. Kind of like Boffer or whatever his name is in The Hobbit, which we said before. And you're running to catch up with everybody, and so we'll picture that everybody is now in a group headed back towards where you came down, I assume.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Making the dramatic exit.
I'm gonna pick him up for good measure.
Okay.
If you're good enough to run,
Yeah.
he's slow.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use my lay on hands on myself, and I'm going to give myself another 20 points of health.
Okay.
That'll bring me up to 42. Is anybody else looking bad?
I'm fine, actually. Surprisingly.
Yeah. Arlo is untouched. He lived another life, got himself to die, and he's back.
I'm at 1/3 my health.
I'm at 30.
And before you put me down, I'm going to put my hand on your shoulder and give you 25 health.
Nice.
I think I'm at a quarter, I think.
And I'm all out of lay on hands now.
Okay.
Dang, lay on hands is pretty nice. Nice.
You guys continue running, and as you exit the darkest portion of this room, and with Arlo holding the orb and everything, you're back to the torch lit area that's dim that you came down, the big open area that you came down the storeroom in, and sitting before you is the elevator that you guys so accidentally but smartly left at the bottom.
I'll run right to
Yep.
it.
So the elevator is available to you. Everybody hops on the elevator, I assume.
Yeah.
Yes.
Grim is still holding me, and I'm like reaching for the little lever, like,
Okay.
all right, pull it now.
Yes,
Pull it
and
now.
as you're doing that, like you can see the counterweight like swaying way up there at the top. There are things falling over. At one point, the mannequin that you had your belt on it falls over the edge of the level it was sitting on, and the arm that was attached to it lands on the edge, and then it topples over and falls past you as your elevator is slowly going up.
As we pass the place where we got the box, I look over at Arlo and I say, I don't think we're going to be getting that vanity.
No, it'd be all right.
Did anybody keep the box currently?
I kept the box.
Okay, you got it. Gotcha. I didn't know if it was still there.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys
It'll
are.
be all right. But you still owe me one.
I'll find you a new mirror, I promise.
Really
It'll
like
live.
that one.
The group has plus 10 to speed while they're with me.
Oh,
Does the elevator?
So behind you, before you got on the
The leak
elevator,
doesn't, though.
one strange thing, in addition to the earthquake that was happening, is you could feel the air being sucked away from you towards that spot where the explosion happened. Like you could feel air being sucked from the top of the place and like in front of you, and almost like it was harder to run because all of the air was being sucked down there. When you turned around, you could see the air like visually swirling in the spot where the explosion occurred down there. And the elevator eventually does arrive at the top, if not for a few shaky moments on the top, swinging you back and forth, the counterweight getting a little wonky. And you know what? Even by the top, there's some frays on the rope that brought you up there. But it does come to the landing at the top. But below you, you guys take one last look over the edge, and you can see that air and rock and sand are being sucked down to where you came from. The things that are falling are landing in the bottom and being sucked towards it. And then eventually, the whole floor down there gets sucked down, and you can see it swirl into a small gash. In reality, a portal. It looks like something accidentally has been formed from this explosion or the death of Moradin. Something has been thrown off, and the air is being sucked through, and there are rocks being sucked through, and the air is swirling down there. And it seems like the most violent stuff is happening below the second level. That once you guys feel relatively safe up here, there's not a whole lot of shaking going on, but you can see it happening down there. Air and sand are being sucked into the portal gash, and you can you guys feel safe where you're at. You can feel like the wind coming from the foyer up past your ears, though, and sucking past you and going down in there. And then, below them, with the snap of the fingers, a 600-foot diameter circular meadow of bright, beautiful red grass and dark purple flowers appears. Big flat meadow appears down there where you once were, replacing the area that you were. Just a big circular area. Big meadow appears with these bright red grasses that you haven't seen, purple flowers that you don't know, not even Arlo knows the species of. In that meadow are 6 or 7 very surprised but lumbering looking pig-like creatures. They look like they walk on 8 legs. Like imagine a big fleshy pig with fat little legs, but there's 8 of them. It's got a little snorty snout. Weird looking.
Tardigrade?
Yeah, kind of.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, sure, kind of like a human size, like a regular sized tardigrade or whatever.
That's terrifying.
Kind of like a 400-pound flesh caterpillar is how I describe it in my notes.
That's some nightmare food right there.
And as soon as they appear, they begin gasping for breath, struggling to walk and breathe.
Oh.
As you watch for a few moments before you turn to leave, they're unable to breathe anymore, and they all suffocate. They fall over to the side.
Ooh.
And the final thing that happens is the grass that was once so vibrant and red and the flowers that were vibrant and purple, they fade and wither very quickly as if they can't survive in this environment. And then the shaking stops. Portal closes, no more air whooshing away.
Oh, I can breathe better, I guess.
That was cool.
So
I didn't say that in character. That was just me.
what just Graham, put me down. Put me down. Put me down. What
I put him down.
what just happened there?
Looks like that part of the world got replaced with part of another world, perhaps.
And that's what I would say.
Well, what's themins?
We do not know.
Aren't you like
Pig.
the plant guy? Oh,
Pigamouths.
Oh,
Should we
we just discovered a new creature.
go down there?
No,
no.
there was the body of a dead god, and then the body of the dead god's soul,
And a rift in space.
and rift in space,
And Garl's waiting for us upstairs.
hopefully,
Supposedly.
supposedly.
Allegedly.
I'm tired. Because Grim currently has double exhaustion from his rage ending and
Haste.
haste ending, so he's like
So exhaustion level
dragging.
2.
Right.
Have a disadvantage on...
On
Everything.
ability checks and attack rolls. Or I think it's attack roll or whatever, it doesn't matter.
Right. So
Or I don't know, doesn't matter.
did we win?
We won. We've got the orb.
Stand in
Yeah.
orb. The strawberry.
I'm going.
Let's get back as quickly as possible.
As you turn around, standing in the open doorway of the foyer of Moradin's storeroom to go back where you came from, Garl Glittergold is standing on his 2 little feet in the doorway, and he says, "You weren't supposed to know all the stuff you know now."
I give him a hug.
Did the party just kill a god? Or just the ghost of a dead god? How will Garl feel about all this? And what happens now that they have the treasure that they seek? Find out next week on Dungeon Boys. We love you very much.